On November 6, 2018, Jefferson Parish voters will be asked to renew several vital funding sources for Jefferson Parish programs. This includes juvenile detention services, the Jefferson Parish health units, and Consolidated Drainage Number 2 for Southeast Louisiana Urban Flood Control Projects, commonly referred to as CELA. This video is intended to educate parish voters on the millage renewals. They're not new taxes, but a 10-year continuation of already existing property taxes. Jefferson Parish Juvenile Services remains focused on protecting the public from juveniles that have committed very serious crimes, but more importantly, engaging in reform and rehabilitation efforts to reclaim their futures. The Juvenile Detention Millage Renewal is a 3.5 ad valorem property millage that currently funds 95.5% of operations for juvenile services, which employs over 130 people. This millage supports probation services, the juvenile detention facility, and a number of efforts that help the overall goal of converting troubled, misguided youth into productive and responsible members of our community. In 2010, Universal Crime Report data shows a 39% decrease in juvenile crime in Jefferson Parish. Without the funding of this important millage, the progressive programs offered by juvenile services would not be possible and public safety would be at a risk. The health unit millage has three components: Health and Human Services, the Animal Shelter, and the Parish Public Health Units. The Jefferson Parish Human Services Authority has been part of our community for nearly 30 years. Each year, JPHSA provides approximately 100,000 services to over 25,000 individuals and families affected by mental illness, substance abuse disorders, and intellectual or developmental disabilities. JPHSA also offers primary care through its Jeff Care program. This millage supports the overall goal of helping individuals achieve a better quality of life to participate more fully in our community. With an intake of over 9,500 animals per year, the Jefferson Parish Animal Shelter relies on this millage to fund operations and maintenance. The shelter also responds to over 2,500 service calls per year, including bites, attacks, cruelty, nuisance, and injured animal calls. In 2017, the new West Bank Animal Shelter opened its doors to the public, replacing the antiquated building on Ames Boulevard. The old facility made it extremely difficult to serve the animals or the public adequately. The new state-of-the-art facility on Lapalco has raised our West Bank capacity and the ability to treat the sickest animals that come into our care. In addition, plans are in the works for a new East Bank shelter in order to improve services. This millage funding allows the animal shelter to fulfill its overall goals of saving and protecting animals, providing care and treatment, and improving community outreach through education. Since September of 2011, the euthanasia rate for the shelter decreased from 75% to 18%, which translates into an 82% save rate. Through a partnership with the Louisiana Department of Health, the parish health units provide programs and services that protect and promote the health of the communities of our state. These programs and services include health screenings, assessments, laboratory testing, infectious disease reporting, and nutrition programs. Under the current dedicated millage, funding is used for the Jefferson Parish East Bank and West Bank health unit facilities to be properly maintained and operational. Services include repairs, renovations, and scheduling preventative and proactive maintenance to major building systems, such as the list you see here. All three services share the funding provided by the 2.26 ad valorem property millage that promotes the overall well-being of our community by supporting vital health services. The 5 mills authorized for Consolidated Drainage District Number 2 have paid for the parish's share of CELA drainage projects constructed over the last decade. Under the federal program, Jefferson Parish is obligated to pay 35% of the total cost of the projects, with the federal government funding the remaining 65%. To date, 59 projects have been completed with a total estimated construction cost of more than $615 million. Here's a list of some of the major items funded by the CELA program. As you can see, the projects made possible through the CELA millage increase our flood protection, improve resident safety, and enhance our federal match funding opportunities. In 2018, Pump to the River came online. This massive structure will help greatly reduce flooding issues in areas around Harahan and River Ridge by pumping directly to the Mississippi River. The $100 million facility has the capability of pumping out 9 inches of rain over a 24-hour period and can withstand winds up to 250 miles per hour. This station marked the completion of the SELA projects in Jefferson Parish and aligns with the Drainage Master Plan, which overall will reduce flooding parish-wide. The renewal of this millage is critical in order to remain competitive for federal drainage project maintenance, upgrades, and match funding. If you want to find out what these millages cost you as a homeowner or a business owner, please visit our website at jeffparish.net and utilize our millage calculator. Please remember to vote November 6, 2018, or plan to early vote beginning October 23rd.